I think we're going to go into part 2. In part 2, I think I want to talk a little bit about the motherboard and the processor. We're going to go ahead and open this up and take a look. Ooh, nice. Static electricity bag, yeah. Okay, so I know I'm silly. Let's go ahead and open this up. You see that there's documentation and things like that. Looks like there might even be some cabling. Interesting. Just get that cardboard out of the way. Yeah, look at that. They give me 2 SATA cables. That's good. I'll probably use these instead of the ones that I have in there because I think the ones in there I've got are 3 gigabyte ones and I would rather have 6 gigabyte ones. This looks like the LED plug, but I already have that already hooked up, so I might not be using this one. 1 screw, I'm not sure what that's for. Ooh, got like a little metal sticker arrows. Okay, put that on my case. Another tiny little screw. So we're just going to put all that back in the box, slide it off to the side. Now I'm going to tell you why I got this motherboard. Basically, let me open this thing up. How do I open this thing up? I got this motherboard because it's amped up. No, that's not why I got it. Being silly. It's got an M.2 spot right there. And I bet you that's what those additional screws are for, is the M.2 containers. But I got it because it has an M.2 and also because of the layout of the back. I like having 10 USBs on the back. That was super important for me. The plate is built into it, so I don't have to put a plate into my case and then slide this into the plate. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Now it's got a screw spot. I'm going to try to line up all these screw spots. This motherboard might be a little bit bigger than the one I used. Okay, I don't need this one here. Take it out. So you see what I'm doing here is I'm lining up the holes here with my standoff screws to make sure I have the appropriate standoff screws in the right spot. Yep, this motherboard's a little bit larger, which is good. So it's going to need a standoff screw right there. Alright. Got that one, but it needs this one. Okay. I'm going to need to get some more standoff screws. This bag of goodies came with my Antec case. And of course the standoff screws are all in the bottom. Okay, add one right there. These screws basically allow me to screw the motherboard into the case with a little bit of gap between the case and the motherboard. Yeah, got to put one right there. I didn't have one there before, did I? Okay, that guy doesn't belong. He came out. Looks like these are all in rows. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, there we go. Now, just to be certain, I'm going to have access to the back because I'll need that for the liquid cooling. I just want to make sure. Yep, I'm going to have access. Nice.
Here you go.
Just put in the box.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so I guess this motherboard's a little bit larger than my last one. So it's more like yours, probably.
Yeah, it's an ATX. What was that? The last one he has like a mini ATX.
Yeah, mini ATX. Alright, and then we take the motherboard screws. And they screw down into those spacers that we just placed. Luckily, my Insignia toolkit came with some extra case screws. Lifesaver. This one's in an awkward position, but that's alright. We got it in there. Oh, there's one. Now I don't have an M.2. That's a future purchase. All right. All right, so the motherboard's in there. Now the next step is a simple step. It's adding the processor. Oh, this processor's kind of heavy. Okay. Let's go ahead and pop this thing open. Opened it up, it opens the trap door. Piece of plastic should come right off. There it is. Took the plastic off. That protected all those little pins from any kind of damage. Alright. Now looking at these, See the corner that's cut looks like the one closest to me, because on the processor you've got an arrow and 3 dots, and the arrow, you can even see it on the motherboard, it's right there. Alright, try not to touch any of these pins, try not to touch any of those pins. Because they're fragile. Should lay perfectly right in the little socket, and then you use the tension bar to apply downward pressure. Okay, that's got to get underneath this screw here. And then this bar snaps underneath the retaining bar. So now my chip is in. It's that simple. Alright guys, we're not going to be able to boot this up until I get everything put together. So that'll be the final video. So this might be a 2-part for you if you just wanted to see an installation of the motherboard. So this is a whole PC build. So come back and check out the next video, which is going to be the liquid cooling. Catch you then.